How to tell if a person is curious about knowledge? Well, you have landed on this video, which indicates that you have been bitten by a bug called curiosity, and now there is no going back. Every day, dozens of fascinating questions pop into your head for no reason. Deep down, you know there is an answer out there somewhere, but it is not so important that you have to drop everything that you are doing and research it right now. Today, you will find answers to some of those interesting questions related to science and technology. Each question has a simple answer followed by a brief explanation. So, let's find out how smart you are. Question number 1. What is the brightest thing in the universe? Short answer: quasar. The brightness of stellar objects in a space is measured by the apparent magnitude of the body, as seen from the Earth. At present, this apparent magnitude of our Sun is minus 26.74. Sirius A, on the other hand, is 25 more luminous than the Sun and twice as massive. It's 8.6 light years away from Earth and has an apparent magnitude of minus 1.47. Quasars shine thousands of times more brightly than even the brightest stars Sirius A. Actually, that's not accurate. Let me rephrase. Quasars shine thousands of times more brightly than galaxies containing billions of stars. The first identified quasar, named 3C273, has an absolute magnitude of minus 26.7, making it more than 4 trillion times bigger than our Sun and 100 times more luminous than the total amount of light generated by the entire Milky Way. Quasars are 9 billion light years away, which means what we are seeing has already happened billions of years ago. Quasars are one of the most ancient things in our universe, and if you could somehow teleport instantaneously to one right now faster than light, it would almost likely no longer be burning. Also, it's fascinating that the brightest thing in the universe, quasars, are caused by darkest thing in the universe, black holes.
Question number 2. Will we ever cure cancer? Short answer: probably not. At least not in this century. The question sounds simple, but the answer is quite complex. First of all, cancer is not just a single disease. There are more than 100 different kinds of cancer, each with their own challenges. According to the American Cancer Society, 1688780 cancer cases were diagnosed in 2017 alone. This means the likelihood that one treatment could ever cure all types of cancer is extremely unlikely. Cancer in each person is different, making tumors as unique as fingerprints. However, that doesn't mean we should quit trying. Many advances in biomedicine like CRISPR have allowed scientists to edit the genome in mice. The immune cells are genetically engineered to destroy cancer cells. This would be a good treatment option for people suffering from a specific type of cancer known as multiple myeloma, affecting blood plasma cells. A few of the cancer types have already been cured, including prostate, testicular, melanoma, thyroid, and breast cancer, early stage. And for those that can't be cured, treatments can help control the disease, giving patients extra precious time. According to the experts, the chances are very remote that we will find a single cure over the next century.
Question number 3. Will we ever run out of new music? No. Although the combination of all possible tones is finite. The digital music is made out of bits, which can be either in 0 state or 1 state. This means that for a 5-minute long audio file, the number of possibilities is enormous but finite. A 5-minute song at 44.1 kHz requires 211 million bits. Since a bit can either be 0 or 1, the number of different ways to arrange those bits is 2 to the power 211,000,000. That is a massive number with 63 million digits. To put this into context, estimation of the total number of hydrogen atoms in our universe is a number that's 80 digits long. But since there is a finite number of tones, human ears can distinguish, and because it takes only a few minutes in common for two musical tones to sound similar, will we ever run out of new music? According to Eric Kate's calculation, typical melodies we know today across 8 notes over 12 intervals. There are almost 79 billion possible combinations. Under this definition of melody, 100 songwriters make a new note New 8-note melody every second would exhaust all possible melodies within only 248 years. It is still a big number, way bigger than the total number of songs that have been written. So, you can say that we'll never run out of new music. Even though the number of possible different melodies is enormous, us humans tend to gravitate towards a certain pattern what we like, and most of the time we are influenced by what came before. That's the reason sometimes we find a few commonalities between some songs. Question number 4. What is the speed of the darkness? No speed at all. Light travels at the fastest speed possible for a physical object. Darkness is erased when the light appears and returns when light leaves. Basically, the speed of dark is the speed of light. However, there are some other types of darkness that can move faster than light. For instance, a shadow across a distance. A shadow can become much bigger than the object while mimicking its source, moving in the same manner from the same amount of time. So, when an object moves and its shadow is larger, the shadow can actually move a greater distance. If you make the shadow large enough, it can travel across the surface faster than light. Let's consider a scenario in which you can cast a shadow onto the moon. To make your shadow from point A to point B on the moon, you need to move your finger just a few centimeters. This would take you a fraction of a second, but the shadow it casts on the moon would move thousands of kilometers in the same amount of time. What's actually happening here? The shadow of your finger is easily breaking the light barrier. Actually, the physics rule is that information can't travel faster than light. You can't cause something to happen somewhere else faster than light could travel from you to the somewhere else. In this case, your shadow is transferring no information from one point to one point, let's say point A to point B. Also, darkness isn't traveling from point A to B. It is traveling from you to point A and point B at the speed of light. In fact, the shadow doesn't travel at all. It is an illusion caused by us thinking that shadow is a physical thing when in reality it's just a lack of physical things called photons. Question number 5. What is the maximum number of views one can get on a single YouTube video? Short answer: 9223 372 036 854 775 807. If you are a relatively small channel, you will probably be happy to get a couple of thousands of views on a video you post, as I am. Bigger channels can hope for hundreds of thousands or even millions of views. Some famous music videos have touched the billion milestone in the last few couple of years. But we are interested in the maximum number of views on a single video before the YouTube view counter would basically break. YouTube can be divided into two eras, before Gangnam Style and after Gangnam Style. You may know the South Korean musician PSY was the first to ever reach 1 billion views in 2012. The video had such a huge impact on YouTube developers that they stated the platform's view counter needs to be upgraded to handle views on future viral videos. Before this, the YouTube view counter was using 32-bit integer, which guaranteed a maximum of 4294967 that is 2 to the power 32 views. Because of the huge success of the song, they had to upgrade the counter to a 64-bit integer, which can now handle 9223372036854775 that is 2 to the power 64 views. To put this into context, almost 5 billion videos are watched on YouTube every single day. Now imagine a scenario in which a video posted by you generated that many daily views. It would still take more than 5 million years for your video to break the YouTube view counter. So this was for today. Thank you for watching the video till the end. And thank you for 70 likes in the part 2 of this video. So I made the video as soon as possible and posted as soon as possible. And in the last, I would like to add a very small query in your mind that what really happened to the dinosaurs. If you know, comment below in comment box, or if you don't know, then check my video in its screen. At the last of the entry screen, you will find the video. And thank you for watching the video till the end. Bye bye. Let's meet in another amazing video.